another pro tip is edifying your upline, building them up. Because when you build them up, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to build you up. And so one thing that happens is, they talk about rising tide raises all ships, right? But a rising tide in edification and belief and trust makes a massive difference.
And also what edification does, it actually takes the focus off of you. Okay, because a lot of the people that are close to you, that are already on your team, are people that know you from the past. You know, they're part of your network already. When you start edifying, taking the attention off yourself and pointing them to the leaders, and they see the success, they're like, you know, maybe you're a director, or maybe you're a senior director, okay? Now they see people like Steve and Gina that are elite senior presidential director. Now you've lifted the lid off of your business, okay? Because you're pointing to them. Oh, those are the people you're tied in with? Oh my goodness, wow, look at them. They're out there making this happen. And I'm telling you now, Steve and Gina do not need to actually, neither do Ken and Diana. They do not need to do meetings, okay? They're making a ton of money. They're making a ton of money, and they could be just vacationing. But they are so passionate about helping get every one of us to the next level. And that is why they do this. That is why they do this. I mean, we were on a call with them. It was like 10:15 at night. We told them, hey, don't worry, you know what, we can speak tomorrow. No, we're going to talk now. And we got to bed like close to midnight that night, because they don't need to do that. They don't. And so edify your upline. You know, if your upline is an active director, an active senior director, they're your upline. Edify them. Say, hey, you know what? I'm tied in with Chuck, or I'm tied in with Brendan, and they're going places. You know, whatever it is, take the focus off of yourself.
Because again, just like anything else, let me tell you about this person. And that was one thing that I was sending out messages. Hey guys, get on the Friday meeting. Ken and Diana are amazing. You're gonna want to, and they did a phenomenal job. I mean, like in 25 minutes, that was an awesome 25-minute plan. I'm thinking that would be a great one to send out to people, because it's a great meeting to share with others. They did a great job. And I was actually taking notes on certain things they were talking about when they talked about the idea of basically the stem cells, or the triage. They basically go to where it's needed, basically. I'm like, what a great term that is, to be able to have a better understanding.